The question comes down to, do you think VP is going to aggressive Trine lane? Because they could very easily put Darkseer versus Brood. It's a 1v1 matchup that is sometimes... Stun comes in on Dazzle now. He's going to have Grave, gets the Grave off. Illidan in some trouble now. He's taking creeps, getting right-clicked by Aggressive as well. There's the Remnant as well, slowing him down, but Lil gets the first blood on the Dazzle. Can they get anybody else?
Oh, big rotation onto Illidan, but he's got a lot of support nearby. Everyone else on VP TPing in as well.
Tusk. Oh, great Grave.
Trouble. Beautifully done by the Dazzle. Now out comes the Weave. Illidan on the run. One more auto attack on to do it, but he makes it into bomb. Now she's here. Huge Sonic Wave on 2. He takes a Laguna in return, but he's still pretty healthy. Illidan tries to go back in. That'll backfire, but down comes the wall replica from the Darkseer. They get the kill on the Dazzle as well as the Lina, and now they're going to tighten the noose around Aggressive. He's low on mana. Tries to zip forward, but FNG gets mech'd up. He lives, and it's VP with a big fight, 1 for 3 in the top lane.
How did they win that fight? I can't believe it's going to be able to deal with that enemy course.
Yeah, Storm definitely losing some momentum here, and we could see another fight break out around the mid. Broodmother lingering nearby, a huge spiderling army ready to jump on one of these supports.
Oh, Medallion on the Brood.
Yeah. Oh, FNG gonna walk right into it. Oh my, that Medallion doing some work. Now Lil clears up a lot of his little baby spiders. He's got a Dusk. Lil getting a little bit brave, but Illidan comes in with a reality rip. Spiders chasing down Lil. Lina comes in to cut off the path of retreat. Now XC just trying to micro around the trees here. Dust is still there, but it's about to expire. Can they actually finish him off? Illidan, he misses the wall, tries to vacuum it in. It's just enough damage, but just barely. Now Phobos moving forward. Will take a walrus punch and ends up falling as well, but G, he's here. No Sonic Wave. That is not where you want to be, my friend. Okay. Now it's CDEC that come out big. 1 for 4, I believe. Just their Brood falling in that fight.
Can't kill Storm either. It's just not a very good Chaos Knight game, so I fear that Illidan won't be able to get a lot of value out of his hero.
Now we see VP with a smoke rotation on 3 towards the top lane. Got vision. They want aggressive. There's the Orchid debut right on top of him. Remember, he has the Aegis of the Immortal, so he'll be coming back to life. We'll see if CDEC rotate to try and save him, or if they just continue split farming in other areas. It will be the former. Aggressive comes back to life. A lot of TPs in. Illidan gets blocked out by the Ice Shards. Phobos caught by the Vortex, but there's Song of the Siren from Lil. That'll break things up. They mech. They want to continue fighting. Wall set up as well. CDEC in a lot of trouble. Huge vacuum wall. CM ult doing huge damage as well. Illidan with a reality rift. They've already killed 2. Q with a Grave on himself. Will be in a lot of trouble. Gets finished off by another reality rift to the face. Shiki on the run here. Still has his Yule Scepter. And he'll be able to make it out. It's already been used. It's down at half HP. There's no Laguna for another 20 seconds. Storm does have a buyback, but absolutely doesn't want to use it. Now vacuum wall. A nice setup here from Phobos. They'll try to reset things with the snowball. It's a shallow grave snowball of all things here. Purge. It goes in aggressive on the Phobos, but freezing field. They're in trouble. Lina dies. Gardner in a lot of trouble as well. Gets off a walrus punch before he falls, but fall he shall. With VP standing, all 5 still alive.
So this is looking like VP is just rolling over CDEC. They're trying so hard to stabilize, but VP's damage output is just too high. They silence on top of Storm. 4-second stun. Gets great. Vacuum into the wall, and they are just falling down. Storm gets back into the fountain, at least with a triple jump, but that looks to be a top Rax. Yeah, 24 minutes, and despite VP's slightly rough start on their Chaos Knight, the other cores have absolutely held it together, and they're
getting these big items to...
He needs his team to basically set up kills, and they need to pick people off on button. He does go for the fast Manta Rush, so you're right on that one. Okay. It is, once you get Phantasm and Manta, though, it gets pretty crazy. You can do this with an Illusion Rune as well. You can just full surround people. So.
Here we go. CDEC coming around the backside. They jump onto Lil as well as FNG. Both of them get blown up, and now Phobos with vacuum wall on 4. Sets up for the Sonic Wave, and it connects on all of them. Now they kill XC off to the side. CDEC starting to scatter about here as VP just hunting for more pickoffs. They find Q. He'll be forced to Grave TP. No interrupt there. He'll make it out on the other side of the fight. Illidan doing what he can, but it's a 1v3, and it looks like he won't find any kills himself. So at the end, 1 for 2, Brood for both supports of Virtus.pro.
Great wraparound there. They put an Observer on the high ground, and they got to initiate as they wanted to. They lose the range back, so there's the snowball. Puts it on Illidan. He goes in on Lina, but a great Yule's once again working on him as well. Storm's coming back, looking for the stun. Lance, G is up. He's wanting to grab the gem, but it's on the ground, and he's stunned. Gold didn't. Oh man, they just got him.
Yeah, and Shiki will actually live. Now Illidan taking some decent damage. Phobos still very tanky. Wants to chase down Shiki, and he'll be able to do it. Gives him that old punch.
Bloodstone's up, though.
Phobos, what's the play here? He's on his way in. He's going to blink into the tree.
finish off Roshan. Now that Storm is dead for 6 seconds, CDEC may actually collapse, but I
that
think it's
could not
too late.
have gone much better for VP. Now they get Roach, they get Tier 1 tower, and they took a successful skirmish there, taking the Storm now down to a humble split. Pushing around though. Again, it's a 5v3 here in the base.
Man, I love the Iron Shell and all the illusions. So cool. They go in on the Lina. He does Yule's dodge the stun.
Okay, that was
Still surrounded.
Great wall placement here. Sonic Wave only hits on one. The snowball resets things. Aggressive now joining the party, but the freezing field doing big damage from FNG. He gets interrupted with the Orchid, but now Song of the Siren. They want to set up onto CDEC here. They'll go in onto XZ. Great grave from the Dazzle. That buys them just a little bit more time. Four still alive, but now Broodmother's dead. It's a 5v3, and CDEC are in trouble. Aggressive, it's locked down. Snowball in. Garner, he wants something, and he's not going to get it. Instead, they hit him with a force. Stun down. He goes aggressive with big damage, but he just can't survive. He's zipping all over the place. Vacuum's pulling him back. He gets grave, but now Q has to die, and things looking grim for CDEC here, Purge.
Finally, the Rack's coming. Buyback happens, and Dazzle and as well as Brood actually TPing out. They're going to try to stop them. Maybe get some kills. Stun on G. He's going to go down. No, they for Illidan instead pick up the kill, and they get the double.
There's the Aegis though, and they get him again. G back to life, stunned right away. Perfectly timed from Shiki. Very nice. They get the 2 in the end. You know, that looked really good for Virtus.pro, but end of the day, they only get the melee barracks.
Yeah.
They force a lot of buys. 5 up the mid lane. Glyph still cooling down for the Dire. Actually, just about 35 seconds.
The Heart is ready to go on Chaos Knight. Almost 3k HP without armlet turned on. He'll get an extra 25 strength with that on. And there we go.
Up top, aggressive.
Oh, the illusions.
Soul burn. Yeah, oh my.
Oh, on Lina. All right, that's a dead hero.
Okay, well,
Lina didn't do it this time.
that makes this push a lot easier. There's no buyback on the Storm, so it's a 4v5 at best here. Mid lane definitely getting cleaned up. And Gardner just hanging out near that bottom tier 3. That's it. CDEC called GG, and yeah, there's nothing they can do here. Without the Storm, it's a 4v5, and Shiki just gets rolled over.
This is the biggest peak of power for Chaos Knight is right now, and hit it far before their opponents got farmed, and you can just see the damage. It's a really nice clean encounter, actually. Obviously, Dragon Slave and Light Strike Ray can be a big issue, but if you go first and you jump him and you stun him before he's able to use himself, that is a kill every single time. Even if he gets his BKB off, as long as he doesn't stun your illusions, you're set. So